Welcome to Laos, a destination often overlooked by tourists but brimming with treasures for those who venture to explore it. While many travelers flock to its more famous neighbors like Thailand, Vietnam, and Cambodia, Laos remains an uncut diamond waiting to be discovered. Despite its beauty, Laos carries a painful history that many are unaware of. During the Vietnam War, Laos became the most bombed country in the world, leaving scars that persist to this day. However, this does not dampen the spirits of its inhabitants. Imagine a place where time seems to slow down, allowing you to reconnect with nature and yourself. Laos is a country of stunning landscapes and serene tranquility. From the lush mountains of the north to the fertile plains of the south, every corner offers new wonders. Located in the heart of Southeast Asia and landlocked, Laos is surrounded by China, Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, and Myanmar. This position makes Laos a central point in the region, full of cultural and historical influences from its neighbors. With an area of approximately 237,000 square kilometers, Laos is relatively small, but its geographic diversity is impressive. The terrain is predominantly mountainous, especially in the north, where the Annamite Mountains dominate the landscape. In the south, the terrain becomes flatter, with fertile plains ideal for agriculture, particularly rice cultivation. Laos has a population of about 7 million. Despite its small population, the country is rich in ethnic diversity. Predominantly, Lao ethnic groups make up about 60% of the population, while minorities like the Hong, Khmu, and Tao each have their own languages, customs, and identities. This diversity allows visitors to immerse themselves in ancient traditions deeply rooted in this region. Laos has a history that dates back thousands of years, marked by powerful kingdoms, colonial influences, and devastating conflicts. The history of Laos begins with the Kingdom of Luang, or Land of a Million Elephants, founded in the 14th century by Vieng. This kingdom flourished during the 15th and 16th centuries, becoming one of the most powerful in the region, known for its cultural and religious wealth. Luang was a significant center of Theravada Buddhism, which remains the predominant religion in the country today. However, the prosperity of Luang did not last forever. In the 18th century, the kingdom fragmented into three smaller states, Luang, Prabang, Vientiane, and Champasak. This division weakened the region, making it vulnerable to invasions and external influences, especially from Thai and Vietnamese neighbors. In the 19th century, Laos fell under French colonial rule, becoming part of French Indochina. Colonization brought significant changes, both positive and negative. Although infrastructure improved, economic exploitation and the imposition of a foreign culture left deep marks on Laotian society. Laos history took a tragic turn during the Vietnam War. Between 1964 and 1973, Laos became the most bombed country in the world per capita in a secret United States campaign known as the Secret War. Millions of tons of bombs were dropped on the country, many of which remain undetonated, posing a constant danger to the population to this day. This period left deep scars, both physical and emotional, which are still visible in contemporary Laotian society. After the war, in 1975, the Pathet Lao, a communist movement, took power, establishing the Lao People's Democratic Republic. Under the new regime, Laos adopted policies aligning with the Soviet bloc, bringing significant economic and social changes. In recent decades, the country has gradually opened up to the outside world, implementing economic reforms and seeking regional integration. Today, Laos is a country that, despite its tumultuous history, continues to advance and preserve its rich cultural heritage. The resilience of the Lao people is remarkable, and their ability to maintain their traditions while adapting to new realities is a crucial part of their national identity. To understand the current economy of Laos, it is essential to recognize that despite being one of the least developed countries in Asia, Laos has shown significant economic growth in recent decades. The Lao economy is diverse and primarily based on three main sectors: agriculture, mining, and hydropower, along with a growing tourism sector. Agriculture is the backbone of the Lao economy, employing about 70% of the population. Rice is the main crop, with most of the production destined for domestic consumption. In addition to rice, the country also cultivates coffee, corn, cassava, sugarcane, tea, and tropical fruits. Subsistence farming is still common, but there is a growing effort to modernize and commercialize agricultural production to increase productivity and farmers' incomes. The mining sector has become an important source of revenue for Laos. The country has vast mineral resources, including copper, gold, tin, and potash. Mines such as Sipon and Phu Cam are responsible for much of the copper and gold production, and the export of these minerals is vital for the economy. The Lao government has sought to attract foreign investment to exploit these resources while ensuring that mining is sustainable and benefits the local population. Hydropower is one of the most promising and dynamic sectors of the Lao economy. With abundant rivers and a mountainous terrain, Laos has great potential for hydropower generation. Projects such as the Nam Thiun 2 and Xayaburi dams are examples of major undertakings that not only provide electricity for domestic consumption, but also export energy to neighboring countries like Thailand and Vietnam. The export of electricity is a significant source of revenue for Laos and plays a crucial role in its economic development strategy. Although still developing, the industry and service sectors are beginning to gain importance in the Lao economy. Manufacturing, particularly of textiles and garments, has shown growth, with many foreign companies establishing operations in the country due to low production costs. The service sector, including telecommunications, finance, and trade, is also expanding, driven by foreign investment and a growing domestic market. Finally, the tourism sector has been rapidly growing and is a vital part of the Lao economy. The rich cultural heritage, historic temples, and stunning natural landscapes attract an increasing number of international visitors. If you come to Laos, you can't miss the following places. Imagine exploring limestone karst landscapes with winding rivers and mysterious caves around you. Vang Vieng is a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts, offering trekking on stunning trails, kayaking in crystal-clear waters, and caving in fascinating caves. It is a place where nature reveals itself in its rawest and most captivating form. Amid vast and serene fields, hundreds of large stone jars rest mysteriously, intriguing archaeologists and visitors alike. The Plain of Jars is an archaeological enigma that defies time, offering a glimpse into Laos' unknown past. Each jar tells an unrevealed story, making this site a place of fascination and contemplation. Near the town of Champasak lies Wat Phu, an ancient Khmer temple that transports visitors to the pre-Angkorian era. This temple, with its impressive architecture, offers not only a history lesson, but also a breathtaking panoramic view of the surrounding plains. Wat Phu is a testament to the architectural splendor of the past and a place of profound spirituality. And we can't forget Vientiane. In the capital of Laos, the old and the modern coexist harmoniously. Vientiane is a city where you can explore historic temples like the majestic faith at Luang, a symbol of national pride, and walk through streets that showcase charming colonial architecture. The Patuk Sai, a triumphal arch, stands as an imposing monument, offering panoramic views of the city. When it comes to Vientiane, its local food is also not to be overlooked. The capital of Laos is a true paradise for food lovers, offering an impressive variety of dishes that combine unique flavors and fresh ingredients. One of the best ways to explore this culinary wealth is to visit the night markets, where the city truly comes alive and the delicious aromas fill the air. Vientiane's night markets are vibrant gathering points where locals and tourists come together to experience the local delights. The Vientiane Night Market, located along the Mekong River, is one of the most popular. Here, you'll find a wide range of stalls selling everything from traditional Lao dishes to international delicacies. Highlights include larb, a spicy meat salad considered the national dish of Laos, and tam mak hung, a green papaya salad that perfectly balances sweet, salty, and spicy flavors. Besides these delights, you can't miss trying the famous KOG, a legacy of French colonization that Laotians have adapted with local fillings, and sayua, which are succulent and flavorful sausages. And when it comes to must-see gastronomic attractions, it's impossible not to mention one of the most beloved and well-known figures in Vientiane's culinary scene, the omelette lady. Known on the internet for her skill and friendliness, she has become a true local celebrity. Her stall, always busy, is famous for serving omelets stuffed with a variety of fresh ingredients, such as vegetables, meat, and aromatic herbs. With quick and precise movements, she prepares the omelets masterfully, turning a simple dish into a culinary work of art. The popularity of the omelet lady has spread not only among locals but also among tourists, thanks to social media. Many visitors make a point of stopping by her stall to taste the famous omelets and, of course, take a photo with this street food star. If you're interested in getting to know this fantastic country, it's important to know a little about the cost of living there, especially if you're coming from the United States. For American citizens, obtaining a visa to enter Laos is necessary. Fortunately, the process is quite simple. You can apply for a tourist visa on arrival at the airport or at a Laos consulate before traveling. The tourist visa usually allows a stay of up to 30 days, which can be extended if necessary. When it comes to accommodation, the cost of renting a small apartment in Laos is considerably lower than in the United States. In Vientiane, for example, renting a one-bedroom apartment in the city center can cost between $300 to $500 per month. In areas outside the center, this amount can drop to around $200 to $350 per month. These prices vary depending on the location and amenities offered. Expenses for basic utilities, such as electricity, heating, water, and garbage, are relatively affordable. On average, you can expect to spend about $50 to $100 per month for these utilities in a small apartment. The internet, which is a necessity for many, costs around $30 to $40 per month, depending on the plan and speed. I hope you enjoyed our journey through this magnificent country. If you want to discover another beautiful Asian country where it's possible to live for less than $1,000 a month, watch our video about Cambodia. I'm sure you'll be surprised by this fantastic place. I'm waiting for you there.